Remembrances from CIMP sir for accepting our invitation and also for being at our campus to deliver his thoughts in the seminar Bihar Rising from the East. And also I think this whole house will give a thunderous applause from our side for being a visionary leader and for having sponsored 9.22 crores for setting up the incubation center and center for policy research at CIMP. We are really thankful and grateful to you, sir, from the inner core of my heart. I'm also thankful to him for having consented to be the chief guest, and when we sent the invitation and we had given the date 26th or any other date, the kind gesture from his side, we will accept the first date which you have given. Big thanks to you for accepting our proposal. It's a great honor and privilege to stand before you on this momentous occasion, the convocation ceremony of Chandragupta Institute of Management, Patna. Today, we are celebrating and acknowledging the sincere efforts given by you in the domain of management, its academic journey, research, the skills and competences which you have acquired during these 2 years. Today is a very momentous day for all of us, and my heartiest congratulations to the entire graduating batch. Big round of applause for all of you. You have successfully completed one of the most transformative journeys of your life. You arrived at CIMP with aspirations, and today you leave as capable management professionals and are ready to contribute meaningfully to the companies where you have joined, and also to strengthen our economy, which is the third largest economy in the startup ecosystem, fourth largest economy of the world, and this is your day, and you have earned every bit of you. Big round of applause for all of you. CIMP stands apart not just because of the academic rigor, but because of the tradition and legacy which it has carried to accomplish the envisioned goals of our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Nitish Kumar ji, who established this institution on the lines of IIM Ahmedabad with similar vision, mission, goals and objectives, ethos, ideologies, and to shape responsible leaders for a better tomorrow. In a state rich in heritage and resilience, CIMP has been a beacon of progress, proving that world-class management education does not belong only to metros and leading campuses of India and rest of the other states, but also thrives in places rooted in history and like Patna. I'm glad to share that CIMP has become one of the 31 lead knowledge institutions nominated by Niti Aayog, Government of India, and it has also focused on strengthening our relationship with the industry, and I'm delighted to acknowledge the presence of the incumbent President of Bihar Industries Association, Shri Khetaji, with a big round of applause, who just became the BIA President. And I also acknowledge the contributions made by KBS Keshri sir, the erstwhile President of Bihar Industries Association. I am sure a lot which I wanted to share has already been shared by our Honorable Chief Guest today, but I would still reiterate, please carry the values inside you. One of the most famous lines of management says, the companies hire for your talent and fire for your attitude. Please strengthen your value system so that you stand tall apart, not because of your knowledge, skills and competencies, but the strength of your values and character. Please keep learning every day. Sir has strengthened and has been a never-ending source of inspiration. When I listen to his lecture at manifold occasions, every time I see him be prepared with lots of readings behind. So one inspiration from sir, become a marvelous public speaker. The moment you speak from the public forum, the entire audience should give you a standing ovation. So as leaders, please become a voracious reader, become a great public speaker, and I'm sure on this special occasion, I would like to acknowledge Swami Vivekananda, who was acknowledged by US not because of his knowledge, skills, competencies, but the waves he could create in the auditorium by speaking few words, brothers and sisters of America. From the very few initial words, he could win the hearts and emotions of the entire American citizens sitting in the audience. Please make sure you nurture the values of lifelong learning. The only difference which differentiates a human being from all others living creatures is the power of intellect, the power of learning, acquiring knowledge, skills and competencies. So that will differentiate you in the times to come. Please have the mission to give back to the country, to the state, to the society, and last but not the least, to the alma mater. The great Ivy League institutions of the world, including Harvard, Wharton, Kellogg's, today are Ivy League institutions not because of their great faculty, not because of their great students, but the great alumni who have always been coming back to the campus and have been giving back to the next generations of students and faculty colleagues. Not just in terms of their intellect, in terms of their social connect, in terms of their research and innovations, but at times also contributing in terms of the corpus from the companies which they are leading. Please embrace failures. Fail, the word is first attempt in learning. And at times during your corporate journey, you may not succeed in all your initiatives. If you fail, please feel, yes, I think it is yet another moment of starting from afresh. Next part is build strong entrepreneurial acumen. Entrepreneurs, most of the companies are looking for minds who have strong entrepreneurial approach. The company where you are working, feel as if it's your own and make sure you're giving your best contributions. Strengthen your digital literacy, your tech savviness, technological knowledge in general, and EIML and data analytics in particular. Let me place on record, Sir was talking about re-energizing the legacy of Bihar. Bihar is the first state in the country which could ensure that we made the Viksit Bihar strategy room the first one in the country, wherein it was a mandate to all the lead knowledge institutions of the country, all 31, that yes, they have to make a Viksit Bharat strategy room, and our strategy room is the first and one of the best in the country. We are soon likely to have it at LBS, Labasna, Missouri, and in different other states. And in a meeting of State Support Mission at Niti Aayog, the few members who went from Bihar, they were delighted to listen from the top echelons of Niti Aayog. Please go to Bihar, see how they have established the Viksit Bihar strategy room. And there were almost 10 other lead knowledge institutions, including 8 IITs and IIM Ahmedabad, IIFM Bhopal as well. So here is the time for us to embrace the latest technologies. Artificial intelligence is going to transform the economy, transform the working style in the corporate world, and transforming our lifestyle. So it's time for us to understand the power of artificial intelligence and see how we can adopt, adapt, and become adept in our lives. And I'm sure for all disruptive technologies, the mission to achieve success is to adopt it, then become adaptable to it, and then gradually become adept to it. Then we have to focus on enhancing emotional intelligence and our emotional quotient. Enhance self-awareness. Sometimes we know about the whole world and we forget to know about ourselves. What is our strength? What is our weakness? What are our likes and dislikes, and so on. Focus on having empathy and strong social skills. Build your social equity, social capital by networking on important sites like LinkedIn. Focus on effective relationship both at the personal level and the professional level. Learn the art of conflict management in your personal life as well as at the professional life. There should be no goal conflicts, no role conflicts at your workplace. focus on building agile leadership style at your professional workplace, and simultaneously have flexibility in approach when you are delivering your daily duties and responsibilities. The most important part in your life is to embrace the change. I'm sure you have joined the corporate world and you're likely to embrace the change gradually. But what I wish to make appeal from all of you, if you embrace it wholeheartedly, accept the change, you will enjoy life. Otherwise, it brings frustration and many other aspects of life which developed economies are suffering. They use the word dementia, a lot of other negative words which I don't wish to take here, the names. Then we focus on data-driven decision making. I'm sure all of you have studied a lot about data science, data analytics, data analysis, and artificial intelligence is now giving us a lot of powers today. The strategy room of Bihar has integrated 45 departments and has integrated their databases with APIs to integrate the data on a real-time basis so that the policymakers of the state can make decisions with a data-driven approach, which is the sole motive of DMO office, Development Monitoring and Evaluation Office of Niti Aayog. So it's important for us to understand the next mantra to succeed in your corporate world is to be attaining cross-cultural competence and the global mindset. I had the pleasure of working at UAE, which has invited some of the best minds from across the world to UAE, and their simple secret is to give a cross-cultural comfort level to every citizen of every country in UAE. So we should, while working with international partners, we should have a very strong empathy towards international culture. Innovation and design thinking is the buzzword, and the sooner we understand innovation is the key to success, key to survival, and the key to achieve global acceptance. It's also important to us to have strategic thinking and visionary leadership. I'm sure you should think ahead of times. Today when you are at managerial level, start thinking like a CEO. Give your brilliant ideas to the top management, and you never know, one small idea can take you to the top. You have to focus on inclusive leadership, wherein promoting diversity, inclusion, equity, and other dimensions, wherein you as a leader, you accept one and all with a wholehearted approach. Communication and storytelling. This is going to be your mantra for success throughout the life. As a manager, as a trainer, as a senior, you would be required to motivate your subordinates, your colleagues, and a lot of other stakeholders. I'm sure communication and storytelling is going to be the key to your success. Focus on remote and hybrid team management. I'm sure the technologies are changing at times. You may not be able to be at your workplace. You should still be able to do remote management. And last but not the least, focus on managing the change without feeling any of the negative aspects of it. At times, do not have any fear of change. Make sure you take your team along with the changing times and changing technologies. Now, I would like to place on record my sincere thanks to all my faculty colleagues, all the staff members who have made their sincere contributions towards the transformative journey of CIMP. The credit goes to the entire team of faculty members and staff members. As the director, I'm sharing the director's report, which is culmination of the sincere efforts. Honorable Chief Guest, sir, I'm delighted to share our outstanding achievements during the last few years, and this also covers the time period from the last convocation till now. Our achievements have been substantially higher than those of many management institutions started along with us in all respects. And in some areas, our achievements are far more greater. Our students know very well about our achievements. They have been brought in an environment that stands for achieving excellence. I really wish that all our students not only help themselves in their professional careers, but also contribute to the state of Bihar, its developmental journey, and also contribute in all ways possible. I want to